what's the latest on Meghan's alleged post-divorce book?
Absolutely. Well, Page Six spoke to a source that revealed even if Harry and Meghan wanted to split, they couldn't. The source said they are just two narcissists that are worth more together, that benefit, with the brand that they built. But what's buried and I know you're going to think this is actually really interesting. What's actually buried within this article is this is a publishing contact of Page Six's that reveals that original $20 million Penguin Random House book deal that the Sussexes signed back in 2021.
A surprising transformation. Prince Harry's emotional response to Meghan Markle's unexpected transformation has captured global attention, sparking speculation about the state of their relationship. The once unbreakable duo, known for their shared ideals and united front, now faces a shift that has left Harry visibly shaken. Meghan's sudden change in demeanor, marked by a renewed focus on her individuality and public image, seems to be altering the dynamic between them in profound ways. This transformation is not just personal. It has ramifications for their public persona and the causes they champion together. For years, the couple has been a symbol of resilience and defiance against traditional norms, presenting themselves as a team navigating a world that often seemed against them. However, Meghan's newfound assertiveness has introduced complexities that even their strongest supporters didn't anticipate. Is this shift a sign of personal growth, or could it signal deeper tensions within their relationship? Harry's tears, seen during private and public moments, reveal the toll this transformation is taking on him emotionally. Meghan's evolution from a royal outsider to a prominent public figure has been fraught with challenges, and Harry's struggle to adapt is becoming increasingly evident. As the couple navigates these uncharted waters, questions arise about whether their shared goals can withstand the weight of individual ambitions. Their journey continues to captivate audiences worldwide, as the impact of Meghan's transformation becomes impossible to ignore. The tell-all interview setup. The decision to sit down for a highly anticipated CBS interview with veteran journalist Jane Pauley was meant to highlight Harry and Meghan's charitable endeavors. Both were eager to showcase their efforts in areas like mental health awareness, gender equality, and climate action. However, the behind-the-scenes tension during the planning process hinted at the challenges to come. Meghan's insistence on controlling specific details, such as lighting, wardrobe, and even the sequence of questions, created friction with producers and, reportedly, with Harry himself. The couple's expectations for a carefully curated narrative clashed with the production team's desire for authenticity and spontaneity. Meghan, often perceived as meticulous and image-conscious, found herself at odds with the direction the interview was taking. When it became apparent that certain topics, such as family dynamics and Meghan's past struggles, would surface despite prior agreements, her discomfort grew. Harry, meanwhile, remained notably quiet, signaling his growing apprehension about the interview's trajectory. What was meant to be a polished, uplifting segment quickly unraveled as the narrative veered off course. Meghan's dissatisfaction with the deviations from the agreed-upon script became evident, creating an uneasy atmosphere on set. The interview, intended to showcase their unity and shared purpose, instead became a microcosm of the tension brewing beneath the surface of their relationship. This rocky start set the tone for what would become a polarizing broadcast, with lasting implications for both their personal and public lives. Unexpected moments. During the interview took an unexpected turn when Jane Pauley, deviating from pre-approved questions, broached Meghan's earlier revelations about her mental health struggles. Meghan, visibly taken aback, attempted to steer the conversation toward her philanthropic work. While her redirection was poised, it created a noticeable disconnect between her and Harry, who had hoped the segment would center on their joint charitable efforts. This divergence of priorities began to manifest as a source of tension. Harry's frustration became apparent during moments where Meghan dominated the conversation, emphasizing her own experiences while relegating their shared goals to the background. His subtle gestures, such as looking away or avoiding eye contact, spoke volumes about his growing unease. Meghan's inclination to control the narrative, while characteristic of her public appearances, clashed with Harry's desire for a more balanced discussion that reflected their partnership. These moments highlighted a growing misalignment between the couple's priorities. Meghan's focus on maintaining her public image often seemed to overshadow their original intent for the interview. Meanwhile, Harry's subdued demeanor suggested an internal conflict, torn between supporting his wife and expressing his own perspective. This disconnect was not lost on viewers, who noted the tension and questioned whether this marked the beginning of a broader shift in their relationship dynamic. Meghan's reaction to surprises. One of the interview's most unexpected segments was the inclusion of Meghan's parents in a pre-recorded video. The footage, intended to add depth to the conversation, instead became a flashpoint of visible discomfort for Meghan. Her body language, tightened posture, forced smiles, and fleeting glances at Harry revealed her unease with this unexpected narrative shift. Producers struggled to manage her reactions, further complicating an already tense production. Meghan's discomfort with the inclusion of her family was indicative of deeper issues surrounding her relationship with them. The resurfacing of strained familial ties, coupled with her insistence on controlling the narrative, suggested unresolved emotional wounds. Harry, for his part, appeared torn, sympathetic to Meghan's feelings, but quietly frustrated by the deviation from their intended message. This tension created a ripple effect that influenced the rest of the interview's tone. The producer's decision to include Meghan's parents, while well-intentioned, further alienated her from the process. This moment exposed the fragility of Meghan's public persona, showcasing how quickly her polished exterior could crack under unanticipated pressure. For Harry, witnessing his wife's discomfort amplified his own inner turmoil, leaving viewers with a lingering sense that all was not well within the Sussex household. Harry's subtle disengagement. As the interview progressed, Harry's emotional withdrawal became increasingly apparent. Moments that once might have showcased their unity instead highlighted his growing disengagement. Notably, during a particularly emotional discussion, Harry declined to hold Meghan's hand on camera, a gesture that did not go unnoticed by body language experts and viewers alike. His refusal to engage physically or emotionally during key moments suggested deeper issues brewing behind the scenes. Harry's lack of eye contact and subdued responses painted a picture of someone struggling to align his personal feelings with the public narrative. While Meghan appeared to dominate the interview, Harry's silence spoke volumes about his internal conflict. Analysts suggested that his disengagement could stem from a mix of frustration, exhaustion, and a desire to avoid further controversy. His apparent hesitation to fully support Meghan during the broadcast hinted at underlying tensions within their marriage. Meghan's visible frustration with Harry's behavior added another layer of complexity. Her attempts to regain control of the narrative, coupled with Harry's reluctance to fully participate, created an atmosphere of unease that permeated the interview. For viewers, these moments reinforced the perception that the couple's relationship was under strain. What was once a partnership defined by shared purpose and mutual support now seemed marked by misalignment and unspoken resentment. Meghan's increasing prominence. Throughout the interview, Meghan's desire to maintain the spotlight became increasingly evident. While the segment was intended to focus on family, charity, and shared values, Meghan's responses frequently redirected attention to her personal experiences and achievements. This emphasis on her own narrative, while compelling to some, alienated others who viewed it as overshadowing Harry's contributions and the broader goals of their foundation. Observers noted Meghan's apparent lack of empathy toward other individuals featured in the segment. For example, when a heartwarming story about a young cancer survivor was shared, Meghan's response appeared more focused on drawing parallels to her own experiences rather than amplifying the survivor's voice. This behavior contrasted sharply with Harry's more reserved demeanor, which many saw as indicative of his frustration with Meghan's self-centered approach. This increasing prominence created a stark contrast between Meghan and Harry, further highlighting the shift in their relationship dynamic. While Meghan's transformation was seen by some as empowering, others viewed it as isolating, emphasizing individualism at the expense of their partnership. The growing disparity in their priorities not only impacted their public image, but also raised questions about the long-term sustainability of their union. Fallout from the interview. The aftermath of the CBS interview was immediate and polarizing, sparking intense public debate about Meghan and Harry's relationship and motives. While some applauded Meghan for sharing her personal journey, others criticized the couple for what they perceived as a lack of cohesion and a focus on self-promotion. The interview, initially intended to highlight their philanthropy, became a lightning rod for criticism, with many questioning their sincerity. Media outlets were quick to label the interview a disaster, pointing to the obvious tension between Meghan and Harry. Reports emerged that the production team had struggled to manage the couple's conflicting priorities, further complicating the narrative. Producers, reportedly wary of future collaborations, cited the challenging on-set dynamic as a reason for hesitation. For Meghan and Harry, the backlash served as a stark reminder of the fine line they must walk between transparency and public perception. Public opinion was split, with some seeing the interview as a brave act of vulnerability, and others condemning it as a self-indulgent spectacle. Meghan's transformation was at the center of the conversation, with critics accusing her of overshadowing Harry and diminishing the couple's original message. The fallout not only strained their public image, but also exposed cracks in their carefully constructed narrative, raising concerns about how they could rebuild trust with their audience. The strain on their relationship. The interview exposed underlying tensions in Meghan and Harry's relationship, with analysts pointing to several moments that suggested a disconnect. Meghan's visible disapproval of Harry's contributions, combined with his emotional withdrawal, painted a picture of a couple grappling with misalignment. Body language experts noted the absence of unity, with Harry often appearing closed off, while Meghan seemed to dominate the conversation. The strain on their relationship extended beyond the interview, with reports suggesting that their differing priorities had begun to take a toll. Harry, once a steadfast supporter of Meghan's ambitions, appeared increasingly conflicted about their public image. Meghan's transformation, while empowering to some, was seen by others as a source of tension, with Harry struggling to reconcile his role as a supportive partner with his own need for agency. This strain was exacerbated by the constant media scrutiny the couple faced. Every gesture, word, and interaction was analyzed, amplifying the pressure on their relationship. While they had previously presented a united front against external criticism, the interview revealed cracks that could no longer be ignored. For their supporters, this moment marked a turning point, one that raised questions about whether their bond could withstand the challenges of their new reality. A reflection on Meghan and Harry's past. To understand the current tensions between Meghan and Harry, it is essential to revisit their journey from the early days of their relationship to their departure from royal duties. Their whirlwind romance captured the world's attention, with Meghan's transition from Hollywood actress to Duchess seen as a modern fairy tale. However, the challenges of royal life soon revealed the pressures and sacrifices required of both partners. Meghan's struggles with the royal family's expectations and the British press's relentless scrutiny were well documented. Harry, determined to protect his wife from the experiences that haunted his mother, stood by her side as they navigated the challenges together. Their decision to step back from royal duties and relocate to the U.S. was framed as a quest for independence and privacy, a move that, while bold, highlighted cracks in their relationship with the royal institution. The current tensions between Meghan and Harry reflect the ongoing challenges they face as a couple. Their shared history, marked by moments of unity and defiance, now serves as a backdrop to their evolving dynamic, as they continue to navigate the complexities of their public and private lives. Their past provides insight into the struggles that have shaped their journey and the obstacles they must overcome. Meghan's transformation. A turning point. Meghan's transformation, marked by a renewed focus on her individuality, represents a turning point in her relationship with Harry. Her shift from a supportive partner to a more assertive public figure has been both celebrated and criticized. For some, this change reflects personal growth and empowerment, while others see it as a departure from the couple's original values. This transformation has introduced challenges for Harry, who now finds himself navigating a new dynamic within their relationship. Meghan's focus on her own narrative has, at times, overshadowed their shared goals, creating tension between them. Harry's visible discomfort during the interview, coupled with his emotional withdrawal, highlights the difficulty of adapting to this change. While Meghan's transformation has opened new doors for her, it has also created rifts in personal and professional relationships. Her increased prominence has drawn criticism from those who feel she prioritizes her public image over their shared mission. For Harry, this turning point has been a moment of reflection, forcing him to reconsider his role and the future of their partnership. Public and media reactions. The public and media reaction to Meghan's transformation and the CBS interview has been both swift and divisive. Supporters praised Meghan for her candor and resilience, viewing her transformation as a testament to her strength. Critics, however, accused her of self-absorption and questioned her motives, highlighting the tension between personal ambition and public service. Media outlets dissected every moment of the interview, with commentators debating its implications for Meghan and Harry's relationship. Body language experts noted signs of strain, including Meghan's assertive demeanor and Harry's apparent discomfort. These observations fueled speculation about the state of their marriage, with some questioning whether they could overcome the challenges ahead. Social media became a battleground, with hashtags and trending topics reflecting the polarized views of Meghan and Harry's supporters and detractors. While some expressed admiration for their openness, others criticized them for what they perceived as a lack of accountability. The interview's fallout underscored the complexities of navigating public life, with Meghan and Harry at the center of a conversation about authenticity, responsibility, and personal growth. Conclusion: the road ahead. Meghan's transformation and the fallout from the CBS interview mark a pivotal moment in her and Harry's journey. Their relationship, once a symbol of unity and resilience, now faces new challenges that have left both the public and their closest confidants questioning their future. Harry's visible tears and Meghan's shifting priorities highlight the complexities of their dynamic, underscoring the difficulties of balancing personal ambition with shared goals. The road ahead for Meghan and Harry will require them to confront the tensions revealed during the interview. Whether through open communication, a renewed focus on their shared mission, or a reevaluation of their roles, their ability to navigate these challenges will determine the strength of their partnership. For Meghan, her transformation offers an opportunity for growth, but it also demands a delicate balance between individuality and collaboration. As the world watches their next moves, Meghan and Harry's journey serves as a reminder of the pressures of public life and the importance of resilience. Their story, marked by triumphs and setbacks, continues to captivate audiences, offering lessons about love, perseverance, and the power of transformation. Whether this chapter will lead to unity or division remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: their journey is far from over.